Okay. We're going to evaluate arguments. No key information has been ignored that would require a different conclusion. So the weatherman said on the television that's going to rain today, so it will rain today. I said that's inductive because it's the weatherman can't like be 100% sure, so that could be false. But it's inductive, but I said that it's strong because the correlation between what the weatherman says and like the outcome that it might happen is likely. So I said it was strong. True premises, I said yes because like the weatherman probably did say that. No evidence has been ignored, and it's cogent. Yeah, because it's strong, all true premises and hasn't overlooked anything. Okay. All Olympic gold medalists are amazing athletes. Missy Franklin and Allison Schmidt from the former United States won 5 gold medals, so that Missy Franklin and Allison are amazing athletes. I said that's deductive because like they did win 5 gold medals. Because it's, well, one, the premise is true that gold medalists are amazing athletes, and then they won gold medals, therefore they have to be amazing athletes. That's deductive. It is valid, and the premise on that is true. So the argument, because of all those things, the argument is sound. Let's see, Mark is an introvert, so Mark is a person who likes to be the life of the party. That's inductive because these are like opinion-related statements to each other almost. And it's weak because the definition of introvert would not make you want to be the life of a party. So Mark is an introvert could be a true premise, yes. Key evidence ignored that requires a different conclusion. I would say yes, the definition of introvert, and so I would say it's not cogent because that is not a strong argument. Let's see, either Wookiees are large hairy primates like creatures, or Wookiees are frog dogs. In the reading, it said that they're primate-like creatures. They are large hairy primate-like creatures, and so Wookiees are not frog dogs. Therefore, Wookiees are large, hairy, primate-like creatures. Yes, that's deductive. It's valid because it's mentioned in the reading. The premise is true because it's mentioned in the reading, so the argument is sound. Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister of Great Britain, so she must be a citizen of Ireland. I said deductive because Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister of Great Britain, so she must be a citizen of Ireland. I said that's invalid because Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, one is part of the UK. So what are we talking about? So the premise is true, but I said the argument was unsound because the second part is invalid, unless I'm wrong about Ireland. But I'm pretty sure UK and Great Britain are... Since Martha Gellhorn, Mary Colvin, list of names are all famous and accomplished war correspondents, and since they're all women, it follows that women can make excellent war correspondents. There's that keyword can there because it doesn't have to 100% be true. So it is inductive and it is strong because that's a long list of evidence of accomplished female war correspondents. So the premise is true. Yes, all these people are accomplished war correspondents. There's no evidence ignored. So the argument is cogent, but it doesn't have to be true because they can make excellent war correspondents. It's not 100% positive like a deductive argument would be. Sir Paul McCartney claims the tune to Yesterday was just there one morning in his head when he woke up after dreaming being played with string ensembles. That probably did come to him in a dream. Keyword probably right there means it's inductive. It's one of the like indicator words. It is strong because this is mentioned in the reading on the page beforehand about how he woke up and it was in a dream. So the premise is true. There was no evidence ignored, so it's a cogent argument. Let's see, the last 4 cherry pies bought from your calendar's restaurant were fabulous, so the next cherry pie I buy will be fabulous too. I said that's inductive because the last 4 cherry pies I brought from your calendar restaurant were fabulous. That premise is probably true, and it's probably very likely that the next cherry pie that you buy will also be good, but it doesn't have to be good just because those last 4 were good. There's no key evidence required. No key evidence ignored that would require a different conclusion, so the argument as well is cogent.